Here's everything I did today as a Tattoo Apprentice. So I wanted to continue practicing my line work, so I stenciled on some basic shapes, circles, lines, squares, just like that. So I just started going into it and practicing my line work. So here you can see a little bit like how I was angling the tattoo machine, which was completely wrong. This was me practicing on my own, and I'm thinking I got it. Absolutely not. You'll see later on I had to switch up my hand positioning, everything, because my mentor came in and she adjusted and showed me how the proper way to do it. And this is after my mentor came and helped me. So as you can see, my hand is much more upright. I'm using my 3 points of contact. I feel a lot more confident in my pulls, just so much with just a little bit of tweaking of my hand positioning. It made such a big difference. Circles are still the devil for me, honestly. It doesn't matter how much I practice, I feel like I can never get it. But we're here. We're still going to keep trying every damn day. Then I finally decided to start practicing on a honeydew melon. My mentor told me that this is a really great option. It's much more akin to real skin. Still not the same, but way better than the fake skin. It was a little tricky to get the stencils to stay on, but I did use that stencil stuff. I pushed it in and then I just blotted it dry, and it worked out, at least for me. So then I just went in. I think I was started out with a 5 round liner here. It was a 5 or a 7, but it was terrible. I was pushing in so deep, and you'll see later on when I do a little bit more up close how deep it was that I was penetrating in. And what I liked about the honeydew was that you could immediately tell if you went too far because the ink just starts blurring into the melon itself. So I switch it up later, but this is just me practicing my first couple rounds. And side note, it is so much easier to work with this melon than on that fake skin. God, I would love to practice more, but these honeydew melons are also like $4, so I don't know if I can afford a whole bunch of melons. And here you can see how I totally effed up this heart. I obviously don't know how to follow a stencil, but that's why we're practicing. So here's where you can see that I went super deep, and I would have torn that person's skin up. And like you can see the heart right there, how it bled into the honeydew melon, also where I went way too far deep. So here's the finished product with that. You can tell it needs lots of work, and I actually didn't get to record the second part, but I started stenciling on all of these small little ones, and I practiced, and I felt so much more confident. You can see my line work way better, so much less bleeding than those first ones right there. But like the moon, the scripture, the heart, I was really working on my depth and angles, and I felt so much more confident. I would highly recommend practicing with a honeydew melon, and hopefully I will be doing it again soon so I can show you guys some more progress. Thank you guys for tuning in. See you soon.